Welcome back to the channel. I'm Papa Tom. I am a part of Etching's life, and today I'm going to share with you my Bisaya word of the day that I'm going to learn. It's 4:30 in the morning, and usually I wake up around 4:30 or 5. It's when I can get on the internet, get a little bit of work done. I package some of my eBay sales from the day before so I can ship them out on my way to work. Having a cup of coffee. It's the only quiet time in the house with 3 kids. Nobody really bothers me at 4:30 because they're all asleep. Can you hear it? It's peaceful, it's tranquil, it's quiet. Yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you for subscribing. For those of you that subscribe, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, I would really appreciate it if you would just click that little subscribe button. Follow me. I promise I'll try to make you laugh, or I'll just make you laugh at me, one or the other. But this is my journey. This is my dad channel. This is where I'm chronicling my life for my kids to look back on and see what their dad was up to. It's where I'm kind of trying to learn to speak Bisaya on my own, and I'm going to share a word with you right now. So today's word, what is today? Tuesday. Today's word that I'm going to try to learn and use in a joke is the word fly. Like I'm flying, right? So in Bisaya, the word fly is lupad. L-U-P-A-D. Lupad. So please let me know in the comments down below if I didn't get that right, or if that's Tagalog and not Bisaya. But this is a word that you can use too. So everybody loves a joke, even a cheesy dad joke, okay? That's why they're dad jokes. You know, the world's full of dads. Your kids will laugh at this, I promise. Well, they should laugh. Okay, so here you go. Lupad, fly. Why do seagulls, you know what a seagull is? They're like the big white birds that fly over the ocean. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they would be bagels. Get it? Bagels?
Hey guys, so mommy's hair still looks beautiful from last night, so we're going to take her and drive around town so people can see her. It's going to be fun for all.
No.
We want people to notice, because when you're a mommy and you have kids, you don't always get your hair looking sharp like that. Look at that. Wow. In fact, I might open all the windows in the house so people can see in.
One eternity later.
Can you do another jump and roll? Let me see it. Hey guys, here we go.
Okay, guys, so another thing I like to do on this channel is talk to my kids in the future. So today what I want them to learn is, this is my dadisms. Why your dad does the things he does, what his intentions were, and so you can look back and kind of have an understanding of, okay, my dad said this, my dad said that. So lessons for my kids. All right, kids, you know, as you grow up, and I've already started to notice this, you know, my kids don't quite understand the value of money. Okay, so it's really important that my kids, you know, get a job at some point, because it's going to teach them, it's going to teach you guys the value of money. Okay, because like my parents used to always tell me, money doesn't grow on trees. I used to look for a tree that grew money because I thought that would be great, but I could not prove them wrong. Money does not grow on trees. So even now, you know, my kids are like, oh, Daddy, I want that. I want that. Buy me that. Can I have money for Robux? Can I have money? They don't really understand the value of money and how hard as an adult we have to work to get that money. You know, we work hard for our money. All of you work hard for your money. So it's important that my kids understand the value of money, that it's, you know, you need it for everything, but there's not an unlimited supply of it. I mean, unless you're, you know, super wealthy, unless you're Manny Pacquiao or Bill Gates, but they work hard for their money, but they have a lot of money. Most of us don't have that kind of money. So getting a job, whether it's, an allowance for doing tasks around the house, I'll make my kids do things before I give them something. I think it's important that they understand that, you do some work and then you can be rewarded with money. It teaches them responsibility, how to save money and then how to spend that money, that they can't just come and grab it. It's my wallet's not an endless supply of money. So guys, that's what I want you to, you're going to get a job, as you get older. And the job you can get as a kid is probably different today than it was when I was a kid. If you choose to, work part-time in a fast food restaurant, that was my first job. My first job was at a fast food restaurant called Rax, R-A-X. And it was just a hamburger salad bar kind of fast food restaurant. And I think I was 16 when I got that job. I was in high school. They didn't pay me very much, but I learned to go to work, be to work on time, follow someone else's rules, had to wear a uniform and look nice and not be late, and show up and do the things I was asked to do, say the things that they told me to say. I mean, it taught me responsibility, and it taught me to follow structure. That's just going to help you throughout your life, because most of us are going to have to, all of my kids are probably going to have to do some kind of work in order to survive, unless, mommy or daddy hits the lottery and you can just inherit millions and live off of that, which is probably not going to happen, guys. So, today you can do things like this. You can do an online business. You can be in social media. You can buy and sell. You can do finance. I mean, there's unlimited things you can do that are different than my first job, which was going to a restaurant and, being the person at the drive-thru. Thanks for coming to Rex. Would you like to try our double works burger with cheese? But that was a good job. Okay, so my parents bought me a car when I was 16 so I could drive to school and stuff. It wasn't a great car. It was a old, beat up. It was a nice car, but it was beat up and it was old and it was cheap. I think they paid like $500 for it. It was rusting out and the muffler had a hole in it, so it was loud and it didn't run perfectly, but it got me from point A to point B and it let me get to work and it let me get home. But I had to buy my own gas, buy my own insurance. So I had to get a job. I mean, when the car runs out of gas, if you don't have money to put in the engine, it's not going anywhere. So I got the part-time job at the restaurant, Rex. And another thing I did was, so my mom had this friend, his name was Charlie, that owned a bar in town. And he let me come once a week and he would save all the bags of beer cans. And he let me collect those bags and I could take them to the recycling place in town. And then they would give me money for, buying aluminum. And it wasn't a lot of money, but usually I would go like every Thursday or Friday and I would get like 5 or 6 bags of trash bags full of aluminum cans. And there were some bottles thrown in there and I would drive them down to the recycling place. They would weigh them and it would usually be like 20 or 25 bucks that they would give me for them. So that was enough to put a tank of gas in my car. Probably 2 tanks back then. Downside was my car always smelled like musty old bar beer, but that's what you have to do. Money does not grow on trees. You've got to go out and earn it and do things to get it. No one's just going to give you money. So, I did some other things, but Rax restaurants, that was my first job. And then recycling aluminum cans. My car smelled like beer, but, I didn't care. I had gas in my car and I could drive places. So I learned the value of that money. Like, okay, I got some money for the gas, but I had to go to a bar, an old stinky bar, take stale beer, spill it in my car. I had to clean it up, so there were consequences, but that's what I did because I needed the money. So people, you've got to do what you've got to do to survive and to feed yourself. So I've worked ever since. Mostly I've worked in a regular job, but I've done other other things that, could make me money. So kids, that's the advice for you today. That's my dadisms. Learn to be responsible by getting a job. Understand how to manage your money so that you have money for foods, necessities. Be responsible. Learn how to help others. Learn how to take direction, because you're always going to have someone telling you what to do, whether it's your teachers or the police or your job or your bosses or whatever. So you need to learn how to listen and do the things that are required of you. Be a functioning part of society. So there's my 2 cents for my kids today.
So you had a dream, and you want me to guess if it was bad or good?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say good.
No.
You had a bad dream?
Yeah.
What'd you dream about?
I don't want to say the story. I'll say the story later. But
Okay.
it was about a murder.
That's because you watch scary things on YouTube.
No, I'm not. It was because I was cold.
So being cold makes you think of murders?
That's a fact.
William, what was the last dream you had?
A good one.
A good one? What was it about?
I'm Spider-Man.
You were Spider-Man? That's what your dream was? Did you catch bad guys? Did you shoot them with your spider web? How did you shoot it? Show me. Oh, it comes out of your wrist? Do you have it in both hands or just one? Like that? Does that stop them? Wow, I wish I could shoot spider webs. Me too.
I wish I could do a real one.
You wish you could do a real one? Yeah, one time a spider bite me, and I thought maybe I would be Spider-Man, but it just hurt.
And I also had another dream about a spider biting me, but it was like this big, and it was yellow and black.
It was a dream or a real spider?
Dream.
Hmm.
But when I woke up, I screamed.
Wow.
For like 2 seconds.
Did somebody hear you?
No, but I went to mommy and daddy's room.
Really? Hi, Bubba. Wah! Wah! Guys, be careful. Mommy's swinging. Oh, you drop it.
You dropped your ball.
You dropped the ball. Go, Mommy. Go, Mommy. Go. No, don't go in that one. What are you doing, Mommy?
My water broke, and then I did not feel any pain. Like, oh my god, it's so funny, huh?
Don't forget to subscribe. Hey, guys.
Hi guys. I only pushed 2 pushes only.
2 pushes and Whesley was out.
6 pounds and 6 ounces.
6 pounds and 6 ounces.
Oh yeah. Oh, you wanna see your grandmother? William. Whesley.
Where's the booties?
He's not wearing any right now.
No, where's mine? You said you were gonna give me the booties.
Oh, we saved them.
He's so